Hello, Viking families, and welcome to U.S. Government and Economics, where we prepare students for the future. So, who we are Miss Anderson, I myself, Miss Argüelles, que les pueda ayudar en español, Mr. Bognot, and Miss Brisson. Our vision is overall the same. We teach government and economics. So as far as the government goes, what we hope is to practice the skills so students are confident in later becoming more active, engaged, and informed citizens. When it comes to economics, we're looking at more financial literacy, developing the financial skills necessary to begin planning their financial futures, again, after they leave us in May. Our course goal overall is to make sure that we have prepared students to become active, well-informed citizens so that they can practice in that civic discourse, so those conversations, and serve our overall communities. And for our seniors, more importantly, we do believe we have the future leaders and entrepreneurs within our meetings regularly, and what we hope is that they are well prepared for the life after high school, whatever that path may be for them. So what you can do as a parent or guardian to be involved with your child is, of course, you could download the Canvas Parent app, and that app will help you follow along with your student what's happening in their classes. You could ask any teacher for the pairing code, and we will gladly give it to you so you can start your journey through that. If you have more questions about that, you can, of course, email me, Miss Argüelles. And most importantly, we do want to make sure our students are well prepared, and so that you can be involved, here are some suggested questions that you can ask your students regularly so that they are ready or focused on the class overall. So you can ask them, what did you learn today? Do you think you are ready for life after high school? And then, because we do discuss politics and economics, do you know what's happening in the news, and what are your thoughts on that news? All right, so those are some great ideas for how you can get your student involved in our class more. And of course, I'm going to hand it over to Miss Brisson, who will explain how our course is overall handled. All right, have a good day.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Brisson, and I am one of the government teachers this year at Valley. And I'm just going to walk through a tutorial of how to navigate around Canvas for the assignments. So everything is arranged in what we call a module. And a module is going to be set up weekly with different units of what the students are going to have to complete by the end of the week. So on mine here, I have put the dates of when they should be able to be accessing this material. So it is set up as notes, videos, and assignments for the students to work on. And what they can do is they can click on the notes. And what it will do is it's going to pull up a tab with information for them. And they do have the option to click the immersive reader. And what that will do, it will allow them to have the text read to them. And they can edit the features there to have the text change the size of the font to be larger, smaller. They can have it read to them slower or faster. And they even have the option to change the language if they need it to be translated to another language for them as well. So that is the immersive reader option. So on here, they have all of their materials available to them, and it is up to the student to decide how they're going to access this. We recommend that the students break it down by day. So they read one section a day and move on to the next section another day, but they have 1 week of time to complete this information. And there's also notes as well that go along with the readings, so they can work on this as they're doing their readings. If they have two screens, they can put the reading on one screen and put the assignment on the other, or they can minimize their screens and put them next to each other as well to complete this. Everything is turned in through Canvas. It's not to be shared through an email. And the students will have a tab on their end that will say turn in or submit. so they can turn everything into their teacher, and things will be graded on Canvas. And from Canvas, it will transfer over to Infinite Campus, which will show their grade. So they're going to see different links here in blue. They click on that, and it opens up to another tab, and they're able to work in their assignments from there and then turn it in when they are done. Students are urged to email their teachers at any time or to go onto their Google Meets to ask any questions if they are having difficulty with any of the assignments as well. Okay. If you have any questions throughout the school year, feel free to just reach out through email, and I'm available to meet on Google Meet for conferences, for one-on-one as well. So thank you so much. Have a great day, guys.
Hi, everyone. This is Ms. Anderson from Valley High School's U.S. Government and Economics PLC, and we're just going to quickly go over some expectations for our live Google Meet sessions. So each of our government teachers at Valley High School offers live Google Meet sessions for online learning. Our government teachers have different schedules for their Google Meets that are based on Valley High School's virtual bell schedule. Now, attending a Google Meet does count for attendance for the entire week. There are two ways to access a Google Meet. In my classroom, I use a link that I post on the Canvas homepage and also in my video conferencing module. I delete and replace that link weekly. That way I'm always able to monitor the students in that Google Meet. Other teachers may use a nickname to access their Google Meet, and if that's the case with your teacher, then you need to go to the site meet.google.com, click Join Meeting, and then type in the nickname in order to access that Google Meet. Now, when you sign on to Google Meet, please ensure that your microphone is off when you join the meeting. When you sign into Google Meet, it is your option whether or not you want to have the camera on. You are not required to have the camera on. However, we do ask if you choose to have the camera on during your Google Meet, that everything that we can see is school appropriate. Now, when you sign into Google Meet, your teacher will take attendance. Now, different teachers have different ways of taking attendance, but ensure that you follow that teacher's expectations for attendance so that you do get credit for attending that Google Meet. We also request that the text conversations in Google Meet remain school appropriate and relevant to the content that is being taught. This is just because we want to make sure that everything that we encounter in the Google Meet session is school appropriate. Now, the Google Meet sessions with students are not recorded to protect their privacy. We are so excited to be working with you guys this year. Please let us know if you need any more assistance, and thank you so much for being part of the Viking family.
Hello, Viking families. My name is Vince Bognot, or as the students call me, Mr. Bognot, and I am also part of the U.S. Government and Economics team. First and foremost, I want to thank Ms. Arguelles, Ms. Brisson, and Ms. Anderson for outlining our course goals in U.S. Government and Economics, and for also providing us tips and tricks along the way to ensure that all of our Viking seniors are successful this year. I would also like to reiterate one of the following points that my colleagues have mentioned. Our goal as a government/economics team is to push each and every single one of our seniors to become more active citizens. In fact, last year, Valley High School was nationally recognized for having some of the highest number of students register to vote. Again, nationally recognized. We don't just teach to teach about government. We teach them how to become part of the government, how to participate in our U.S. government. Viking families, we are asking you to be involved in your son or daughter's education. Encourage them to participate and encourage them not only to do the work, but to actively learn and to seek clarification when they are struggling. Push your students to constantly advocate for themselves and to be proactive learners. Advocating for oneself and being proactive learners are not just skills to be successful in class, but skills to carry forward beyond high school and into wherever their future takes them. Encourage your students to start sharing their perspectives so that we can all have thoughtful discourse and discussions to allow your students to start forming their political ideology, and to also hear other perspectives as well so they can get the other side to what they believe in. The skills in U.S. government economics are not just skills that are relevant from now until the end of the school year, but for many, many years to come. The class of 2021 will contain some of our best leaders and entrepreneurs in the United States of America. And hopefully, all of our students who take U.S. government economics will become more active and engaged citizens and informed citizens after taking this course. We all look forward to teaching your senior and to guide them to the finish line. If you have any questions, please email us at our email addresses displayed on the screen. We look so very much to talking with you all and responding to your emails with your thoughts, comments, and concerns. On behalf of the Government PLC, take care and bye-bye. Have a good rest of your open house.